Hello and greetings today. So I was about to say good morning, but it is like 12 o'clock in the afternoon because I woke up kind of late because I stayed up all night watching Netflix movies. So back to my video that I did yesterday. I got in contact with Terrell and I asked him if this mysterious voodoo psychic lady messaged him. And he said no. He wanted to know who she is, what was her name. He said nobody messaged him. He's like he was telling me he been working and being a father to his two kids. And I believe him. I believe that lady, like, I don't know why I thought she looked him up on Facebook and messaged him. Just because she's a female and I know how females are. Because all of a sudden, for her to message me on Facebook and apologize to me and say, I'm sorry for not getting your permission to message you. And then she got something still on my Facebook page asking me to accept her friend request. First off, I did not like that woman at all whatsoever. I do not like the fact that she went out of her way to message me on Messenger and tell me about Terrell and I, just telling me some of my business, that I feel like that he has broke my heart recently, and what do I want to do to get him back with me, because you know that I am in love with him. And it's like, I don't have to do anything to get him back because he and I are still talking. He and I are still communicating with each other. He still loves me in his own way. But back to her. So, meanwhile, this lady messaged me and said, well, are you ready to donate $15 so that I could give you a reading and tell you about Terrell? And I messaged her back. And I'm like, I don't have any money right now, and I just let her know, like, you messaged me out of the blue, telling me some of my business. You mentioned him. I've never talked to you. I've never told you about him, and I don't know how to feel about that. But when I talked to Terrell yesterday, he was telling me that he don't talk to psychics. And maybe I need to stop talking to psychics because it's messing with my head, which it is, because like ever since that lady messaged me and was telling me that I needed to find a way to pay her so that she can tell me a love spell, how to get him back with me and all this. And I really do not believe in all this. And if I had the money, I wouldn't pay her shit. No, because like, I know how he really feels about me. And if he really didn't want to still have anything to do with me, he would never message me back. We've been talking every day since last week. Last week was when he pissed me off, and I made that video and I said, sorry, not sorry. You are not the only dude who's ringing my phone, which is true. Other guys message me, but I don't really give them the time or day the way that I would give him the time or day. But sometimes I really would like to tell him that just to see. I already know his reaction is he's going to get pissed off at me, like for real. He's going to get upset because he's not going to want to hear that. As he's always told me, he better not ever find out that I'm entertaining other dudes while I'm entertaining him, or it's going to be a problem. I let him think, okay, and then after he said that to me, he's gonna say, you understand me, and I said yes, and then he said yes what? I said I'm saying yes I understand. He's like say yes daddy, and I said it. Sometimes you have to let dudes think that they have you wrapped around their finger when I know what the real is. I do what the fuck I want to do. Just like he over there on the other across town where he stay at, and he still be having his threesomes and everything, even though he tried to talk me into having a threesome with him 3 years ago. I do what I want to do. And he did not tell me not to entertain other dudes. Like, I do what I want. I just let him think that I'm going to obey him. I'm going to be submissive and let him tell me not to talk to any other guy when he's not around. I know what the real is. And I know what the real is when it comes to him. So I don't need a psychic to tell me that, whatever it is that she have to tell me about him. She said it was something very important. Now, I don't know, you know, as far as I know, Terrell is a mechanic. He works on cars for a living. And he gets paid really good. And he drives a very expensive expedition car. And he has 2 kids. He has a girl and a boy. But yeah, so I went inside of my messenger app and I deleted that psychic lady who messaged me out of the blue and she already knew Terrell's name and she already knew some of my business about how I feel about him and all this type of shit. And to be quite honest, that really pissed me off. I didn't like for her telling me that. But yeah, I just had to get on here and say that I do not know if I will come back later and do another video. I might. But until then, y'all stay blessed.